fire in your eyes again. I see fire in your eyes again. I see fire in your eyes again.
Yo, what is up guys, it's Clutch FPS. I'm going to be bringing another commentary today, talking about the BF4 fall update that has just been released. First thing I'm going to talk about is the 3 favourite things that have been changed that have caught my eye and, in my opinion, are the best things to be changed in the game. First of all, the Cobra sight, because I was a Cobra sight in BF3, I'll talk more about that later. The heavy barrel, because it was the best third attachment in BF3 to use on the M16, whatever gun, I'll talk about that later. And the MP4 Rex and the Magnum. Now, first of all, I'm going to get into talking about the Cobra and why I'm happy it's been changed. I would have liked it to be changed to similar to the BF3 one, but again, as BF4, this isn't BF3, total different game, and you know, that needs to be accepted. Second of all, I like that they've made it smaller because that's made for more flexibility on the downside aim, and it doesn't look like a cartoon painting, it doesn't look like it's just been stuck on like a sticker, if you will. That's what it felt like, and that's, well, pre-patch Cobra sight, that's what it felt like simply. But also, the other thing about it is it's been made a lot smaller, like I said, and that's it. That's the main feature. It's made this sight a lot better to use. Now, second of all, we'll talk about the heavy barrel. Heavy barrel was the best third attachment to use in BF3. Everybody used it. Now, this game, it's not saying that the heavy barrel was a must-needed attachment or whatever. It just, for assault rifles, it seems to make gunfights a lot better. Gives people a lot more flexibility at range, and it's not just this, oh well, I've got this default setup, you know, so I'm going to win that initial gunfight as such. I feel like the heavy barrel is a big reason behind a lot of control in the gunfights, as the main reason obviously is the change in hit registration and the server issues that were addressed and DICE have sorted, and in my opinion I appreciate that, thank DICE, you know, and I appreciate the changes that's been made. A lot of people don't, I do, because you know, you got to appreciate the fact that they're still putting time and effort into this game. It's such a late point in the game. Now, the other thing I was going to talk about was the gun to use on it. Now, but we'll talk about, in fact, let's get into a couple of guns. We'll talk about the M4 in particular. I'm using the M16A4. The reason being is because I'm using the assault kit, and you know, I like the M16A4. It's one of my more favourite weapons. My favourite weapon is the Ace-23, but the Cobra sight on the Ace-23 just doesn't go. The gun doesn't look nice, it doesn't feel nice, and it just doesn't feel like you're shooting very well with it. Well, in my opinion. Vertical grip, no difference, that's my grip. I've always used that, and I love that. And it works really well with the heavy barrel, surprisingly, which is really good, and works in my favour because I can now use the vertical heavy barrel, mainly with Coyote, but the Cobra sight, like I said, I just want to bring a video, get some gameplay with the Cobra, and just pretty much show you guys, not even really show, just talk about my opinion of the Cobra. And the last thing we're going to talk about before we go is the Rex. The Rex is amazing. They sorted the Rex. It's not like the BF4 Rex. No, the BF3 Rex, sorry. BF4 Rex. They just took away the trigger delay, which I really like. And for that reason, the Rex is good to use. The Magnum as well, fantastic weapon to use. And I would recommend using that. I would recommend using the setup I showed you with the heavy barrel. And I would recommend not spawning on a guy in that position on the map, because you're always going to get that guy with a suppressed weapon who's either trench side or some stupid ass spot on the map. It's just right. So I recommend no. than spawning on a guy there, especially in public matches. But other than that, I'm going to get off here, sign out, and again, thanks for watching my video. For the people that have watched my recent videos, I appreciate it. Any likes, comments and subscriptions that get put onto my channel, I appreciate it. And again, just give me some ideas for my channel, it would be appreciated. If you guys want to see it in particular, just let me know. And I guess I'm going to go now.